Well, good morning. You ever sat down and thought to yourself, I want a farm? It's kind of an odd thing, especially for me, because I work with a lot of electronics and technology all the time, doing cinema style stuff. So to think of myself leaving it all behind and growing some crops, raising some animals, seems kind of great, actually. I tell people that, and they're pretty surprised, but it is true. I do want a farm. I think people should at least step foot on a farm for a little bit in their life. I didn't grow up on a farm, but I kind of did for a little part of my life. We had chickens and goats and a garden, a barn. We played in the dirt, went barefoot everywhere, picked up snakes, rode motorcycles. It was pretty nice, but it's a very different lifestyle than most people live in the suburbs. If you live in the burb, you're a burb dweller. Man, it's rainy again. Every time, I'm telling you. Every time. Actually, side note, my grandpa, every time we used to go to his house, it rained. No joke. The entire time. Every single time we went over there, it rained in one way or another. We'd spend the night, and within those 2-ish days, it would rain. It even rained on his funeral, funny enough. Literally, Rain Man. But now I just pull out the camera and it magically just rains. So what would I do on this farm? I would do a lot of things. Part of it would be making sure that it's running like it's supposed to. I think my goal would be to be self-sufficient. I don't know. This guy's honking at me. He wouldn't let me over. I had my blinker on for like a half a mile. He thinks he's in a truck. He's just better than me. I'll tell him what? I'm filming a podcast and he's not, so I think we know who's better. Look at him. Just a consumer. A sheep. A mere mortal. That's okay. I still love him. We gotta love more people nowadays. Everyone hates everyone. That's part of actually why I want to make a farm is people. So in a way, I want to farm people and grow them up to be really strong individuals. I'm not just talking about my family or kids, or I'm talking about other people as well. Visitors, guests to the farm. I want to make them some real powerhouses of a human, not necessarily physically, but mentally, spiritually, emotionally, just cover all my bases. I think if you're going to grow somebody, you definitely have to have a relationship with them. So part of planting a farm, you see what I did there? Planting a farm. I'm sorry, I'll stop. Part of planting a farm is just kind of doing it. And when you have other people there that are going to your farm to maybe see some animals, maybe they bring their family, bring their kids. I think that's when some real relationships are built, close friendships, a community. And if we're in a good community, in good relationships with other people, I think we can grow. It takes a lot more than that to grow, but that's a great start. I would love to be able to bring especially some younger kids, some younger families onto a farm. I would really just have them learn and experience firsthand. Some of these kids never even seen a chicken, but they like chicken nuggets and they don't know where they come from. Same thing with the garden. Not a lot of room for gardens in the suburb. I guess there are, but most people don't have them. All the other little niche stuff that I want to do with a farm, like solar panels and stuff. Kids, that's not like an essential thing. That's just a quality of life thing for me. But getting down to the roots of animals, crops, and land, throwing some crafts out there, I think people would love it. I know I would love it. I'll look for land that's for sale every now and then. And of course, land is expensive, and building a house, that's also expensive. But if you just do one thing at a time, just build one aspect at a time, then you can get it done. Like step 1, build a house. Step 2, build a garden. Step 3, maybe a small fence area. Then maybe a little shed next to the fence. And then a house for the fence inhabitant, dweller, animal. Then a bigger barn. Then maybe a bigger shed. You just go one by one down the line. Then I think you'll have a good sized farm in no time. But I can't stray. I can't. Also apparently can't talk. I can't stray too far from the original plan. So, gotta find a way to bring people aboard, give them something to do, let them enjoy their time on the farm. Whoa, La Policia. I don't really know why I want to be self-sufficient with the farm. One aspect is just because it's cool. Why not just eat the food you made? The other part is if something happened, and things often happen in this world. This food from the store is gone in like 3 days, maybe 1, maybe 2, and it gives me just a little bit of security there. Allows me to provide and protect for myself and my family, and depending on how big the farm is, potentially a lot of my friends too, because who wouldn't want to eat a really good baked potato in trying times? Lots of butter on there, salt and pepper, maybe some chives and butter, and a little bit more butter just because. Oh, bacon bits. So really a farm is just good food. I feel like everything is just good food. And if you're on a farm, besides what Uncle Sam wants, because Uncle Sam's gonna get his fair share, besides that, if you're producing your own things, your own food and water and gas, electric, all those things, then you have very little costs, which is nice. But that also means that you can work less, because inherently you'll need less money, and you'll be really living more. So it's like living above your means while living below your means at the same time. Living a high quality life with a low quality cost. What a book. What a book. I could write that book right now. With all of my many years of farm experience being none. Okay, we'll have to wait on that book. I'm going to put a pin in that book. Come back to it later when I have more experience. So, I'm going to go to farm. I'm going to raise some animals. Go team. Go team. Thank you for watching this podcast. Have a wonderful day. Okay, I love you. Bye.